back to another edition of Mining with Prospector Al, and I'm back over the mountain again. Seems like I've been on the road a lot lately, but that's a good thing. Actually, at the same location as last weekend at McDowell County, North Carolina. Same property and everything. Lots of interesting history here. I'm probably not the best one to talk about the history here because I only know a little bit of what I've been told, but there was definitely a lot of mining went on in here, and I'm going to walk over in the woods here and kind of take a look at where some of it occurred. And as you might guess, it's a nice day. It's Saturday, February the 7th, I think. Sounds right. So you can keep up with the days when you're working all the time and get out on the weekends and you lose track of time. But it's about 60 degrees right now, so it's quite nice. As I work my way up in here, you can kind of see some old piles, some old trenches, evidence of mining from a long time ago. I'm going to say at least 100 years ago. We can see the pile there. The pile, and a lot of this was probably worked in the maybe late 1800s, maybe even earlier. There's also some hand ditches around here where they ran water for sluices and stuff like that. Lots of quartz up in here and other things too. The geology here on this property is extremely varied. As we saw last week, we found little bits of everything. Interesting place. Got some ultramafic exposures in places and feldspar outcroppings and you name it. There's just about nothing that would surprise me to find here. But I'm gonna get over there and poke around a little bit. Thought we might take a look over here in the woods and walk around a bit first. Get over there and see what the rest of them are finding. I'm getting some pretty good gold, but just stumbled across another piece of corundum ruby. Pretty good sized piece. I'm going to guess 11 to 12 carats. I'll weigh it when I get home. But always nice to find a bonus. Well, time's kind of gotten away from me. I haven't got a whole lot of video yet, and it's lunchtime. I think Bob's up there eating my lunch though. Hopefully not, because I am hungry, so I'm going to eat. And henceforth I endeavor to film more before the day's over. Such a nice day. Well, Bob's feeding his face as usual. Nice day at the creek. Good day to be out, right, Bob? Smile, you're on TV.
Wonderful.
That is YouTube TV.
Nothing like it.
That's like eating food and digging up gold and whatever else will come up. So I'm gonna go take a break and eat. And we'll be back. We'll be full and won't be thinking about food. We'll be thinking about finding more gold. We've got the miner's lunch taken care of. Scarfed in down a can of ravioli real quick. Not my preferred eats, but when you're out in the woods and at the creek, it's just fast and easy, so it will work. Bob's already back at it, and I'm fixing to get back at it too. Taking a look down the creek here, some large rocks over there and a little bit of a gravel bar. Tried in here one time and really didn't get a whole lot of gold, just a little bit. On down's a good spot. This stretch here is not as good, and then you round the corner up here and it's good again. So typical for gold bearing creeks. Walk around for a minute more, let the lunch go down a little bit before I get all bent over and digging again. I want to make sure that what went down stays down. So I'll be back in a few, and we'll take a look at some gold. Hopefully, I don't think I've shown any gold so far. I'm kind of busy, but I shall return. Looks like we caught Bob in the act up there digging around. Finding any, Bob? Did you get any in the first one? Just a little bit of color there. Seems to be better down through this one stretch, at least through here. I'm gonna get back in there. Find me a little bit more yellow stuff. Time goes too fast when you're out at the creek, that's for sure. Still digging away in the creek. Getting a little bit of gold. Getting to enjoy some cold water. Got a couple of Chinese holes going here. We're boning up on our Chinese so we can start talking to them when we get down there. Did you get any gold?
I'm getting there.
A whole bunch of black sand there.
Should have backwashed it a little bit more.
Yeah, those small bottom pans are hard to uncover with that much concentrate.
Yeah, I like your big bottom pan better. See a little bit showing up there, it's tight.
Yeah, it's in there, and there's probably more down there in the bottom of that hole too. You're gonna need a longer shovel here in a minute.
Yeah.
Bob's up there cloudying up the water. Hey Bob, clean up your water before you send it downstream. Yeah, Bob's into some pretty friable looking stuff there. He's showing pretty good color off of it from what I've gotten.
Yeah, clean it up. Clean it up.
And here we have an example of how real men dig for gold. When you're searching for bedrock, there's nothing better than a 12-foot pair of post hole diggers. Get anything other than rocks?
That's about it. So, got a little bit of gravel iron, one of them.
Maybe we can get Bob to jump down that hole and help get some sand out, huh? I do believe that's the longest pair of post hole diggers I've ever seen in my life. We'll check out the results here in a minute. Almost feels like spring.
Hang on.
Got a little bit of gold showing up in there, Bob. Small stuff, pretty typical of what we're finding.
You see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
More in there.
As Tom Massey would say, yellow gold.
It's not one of my better pans, but see, there's some right an edge there and there.
Color mixed in there too. Hey, it's all gold, right? Nothing like finding gold on a nice warm day in February. Almost feels like spring. Probably means we're gonna pay for it later. But spring will come soon enough. This pan's got a little more gold than the last few. All lined up across the back. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Now get in there and get some more. Is that coming from down deep?
Yeah.
I guess I need to get in there and get some more too. I'm pretty much wrapped up for the day. Hauled everything out and had a good time. Found a little bit of gold and found a few pieces of ruby corundum and a few other items too. So nice warm day. It really feels like spring now. It's somewhere in the 60s. And I'm kind of hot and I'm getting kind of hungry. And Bob's up there staring at me, which means he's getting kind of hungry too. So we're gonna call it a wrap and head back toward the house. So just stay tuned. I'll probably have another one next weekend, hopefully. If the weather's good. You know how it is this time of year. Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. But the last 4 Saturdays have been good. This is the best one of the bunch though, because it's warmer. So anyway, be safe out there and have a little fun and find a little gold and catch you the next time. As I always mention, there's way more stuff in here than just gold. You can see several of the Ruby's corundum right there. Got a reddish to purple color, kind of seems to be the typical color for the area, but I've seen some more red and some more purple, some a little paler. But lots of interesting stuff around.
Might give them some sizes on yours and mine, the two larger ones.
Yeah, I'm guessing the larger one right there is probably 30 to 35 carats. The smaller one I'm going to go with 11 or 12. One over there is probably about 3, and the little fragment there, half to 1, somewhere in that range. Let's see, finger here for, pardon the crooked finger, for scale. So that's a pretty good size one right there. Anyway, that's the other than gold cleanup for the day.